Hey everyone, it's Housing Holly, giving you the 2-on-1 on fair housing. Today's Housing Holly topic is retaliation in fair housing. If your 5-year-old gets punched by his cousin, chances are he will punch right back. Retaliation is a common human response. However, retaliation in housing shouldn't be as easily overlooked. The Department of Housing and Urban Development estimates that only a tiny fraction of the acts of housing discrimination are reported. Even fewer housing complaints are reported for retaliation. Any people are afraid to come forward and challenge unlawful housing practices when their landlord could retaliate against them. While retaliation may be common, it may also be illegal. The Fair Housing Act protects people who complain about discrimination. The Fair Housing Act provides that it is unlawful to coerce, intimidate, threaten, or interfere with any person for asserting their fair housing rights. What this means is that when someone has the courage to complain about housing discrimination or to help someone else complain, retaliatory conduct can form the basis for a new housing discrimination complaint. For example, if a housing provider tries to evict a disabled tenant after she has sought a reasonable accommodation, a new claim of discrimination might be raised. Another example of possible retaliation is if a housing provider urged other tenants not to cooperate with an investigation into alleged discrimination. These actions by a landlord could create another distinct claim that the fair housing laws were violated. It often is easier to prove a claim of retaliation rather than the initial underlying issues that promoted the fair housing complaint, particularly if the act taken in retaliation is close in time to the complaint about fair housing rights. Knowing and understanding your rights can help you speak up for housing justice that affects you and your family's right to live in a discrimination-free home. Given the courage that people exhibit to stand up for their rights, it is good to know the law is there to support those efforts. For more information on retaliation, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Housing Holly out.